Hey, yeah, we're still here. I did just have to pull Joel out from under his desk. He was cowering in fear of this market. It's one of those days. Let's talk about it. All right, it is time for pre-market prep at the close.
Three consecutive highs, opened, matched yesterday's low, and then once it took out there, that's all the breakout momentum traders needed.
Hello, Joel. I hope you're doing okay. Everyone in chat, I hope you're doing okay. I joke, but in all seriousness, that's a word. Today is pretty brutal. It's pretty brutal. It's not a question of if you're down. It's a question of how much you are down. If you have anything long term, if you have any tech, basically if you have any tech, is the theme of the day. Joel, how is your day going?
My day's going very well.
Okay,
Very
that's
well.
good to hear.
Yeah.
That's good to hear.
Yep.
Okay.
I head faked like with everybody else off the open, but it's okay. I was able to right the ship, took a little break, picked Emily up at the airport, came back, and it's good. A lot to say about the market today, but this is going to be a special at the close show because I'm not going to ramble on. I'm going to let Spencer lead the show, and I'm going to, I'll do my usual analysis. S&Ps were down 55 at 55, 20, 50. The big head fake, what I was referring to, was the rip over that pre-market high. I mean, that just got me hook line. Not long, but it definitely stopped me out. Was able to reestablish. We came down. The bad news is we did take out that low from Wednesday at 97.75. The good news is we went to 92 and we're back up at 45.20. So at this moment, at 3:33 and 33 seconds on December 3rd, we're not going to close on the lows of there's a potential that we're not going to close on the lows of the day. So let me preface that. Crude trades up to 69.22, now down 43 cents at 66.07. Gold up 22.80. Flight to quality, I guess. That's up at 17.85.50. Silver, it's trying. That's up 22 cents at 22.54. Bitcoin. If we want to talk about Bitcoin, you can talk about Bitcoin.
Let's talk about this. I was distracted by smoozing with these guys. I looked about my charts and I said, "Whoa, Bitcoin at 51! What just happened? I don't even know."
Wait, let's go. I don't know.
I mean, we bounced already. I mean, it was a flash crash. Not a crash. Crash is a strong word. I don't know what that was. But 10 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago, I mean, Bitcoin, Ethereum.
There it is.
Yeah.
You know what that was?
No, please enlighten me.
It's a warning sign.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe you're right. I don't know. I don't know. What I do know, Joel, is that I have lamented in the past when I've sat on the sidelines while Bitcoin went down. And I've been talking about wanting to buy more. So I'm okay with this. I own some Bitcoin. It's not great to see it go down, but I've got like 1% of my net worth in Bitcoin, which is not enough, frankly. So I will be. Dips are okay by me, and same with Ethereum too, because I will buy more. And I want to read this. Yeah, what? Go ahead.
What, $100,000 is not a big deal to you?
I want to read this quote today. This is from someone that I follow very closely. I listen to his podcast. I read his blog. His name is Michael Batnick. He's a financial advisor. He works with Josh Brown and Barry Ritholtz at Ritholtz Wealth Management. I think he's got a pretty cool take on things. He was talking about Bitcoin, he was talking about crypto at large this morning. And this is what he wrote. He wrote, the quote, "Invest as if it's going to zero is just silly. It's not going to zero. But invest as if it will get cut in half multiple times is a good way for new investors to think about allocating money to the space. So I think that's good. If you own crypto, you got to know that there is a chance your money could get cut in half. And I mean, we're down 7% today alone. It's been a pretty rough day across the board, obviously. But I'm not afraid here. I thought that was a good perspective on things.
Okay. And I'll take the other side of that trade.
Fine.
Okay.
Fine.
Because Bitcoin is the poster child for this market. Okay. It has no, I mean, unless you're transacting in it, unless you want to pay me some money in crypto, like this bet we have, if you want to make it in Bitcoin,
Yeah.
it has no redeeming value.
Right.
Zero.
Right.
Okay.
Right. I'm not arguing you. I'm not arguing you there.
And I don't think it's going to be a world transactional currency. I don't think that people are going to be dealing in Bitcoin.
Okay.
Okay.
Fair.
So what you're seeing here is just like if you're if you're prepared for this kind of thing.
Yeah.
DocuSign.
I mean,
okay. If that's what you're prepared for.
And
it got cut in half in a day, Spencer.
You're right. It's easy to say it when my house isn't on fire, right? Like if I was in DocuSign, I'm not saying I wouldn't be singing a different tune, right? Because it's all fun and games until you really lose half your money in one day, right? So that's bad. That's really bad. Today's a day that if you work in DocuSign, you don't forget today, right? If you're long DocuSign, you don't forget today. That's freaking brutal. Okay, and it's easy for me to say it because it's not. I don't. My house is not on fire. So yeah, truth be told, I don't know how I would react if I lost 40% in one day, like you say, Joel. But for me, Bitcoin crypto is a long-term thing. I would like to think that I wouldn't panic, that I wouldn't freak out, that I wouldn't sell down 50% in one day. In fact, I know I wouldn't. Now, if it was a stock, that's a different thing. But I'm talking about crypto here. I'm not saying it's not bad. It sucks. It sucks. If you're long crypto, if you're long any tech, it sucks right now. Right? I'm in the same boat.
Tyler H. I bought something with Bitcoin today. The transaction took 30 minutes to complete. Crypto sucks.
Okay. Yes, the fees are outrageous. It is the system is inefficient. I'm not arguing against that whatsoever. My point is that this is it's a volatile asset. That's what it does. If you're not prepared to lose 50%, then get out of the kitchen. Get out of the kitchen.
So this volatile asset that you own.
Yeah.
What is the intrinsic value of it?
Oh my gosh, Joel, that's not the point. That is not the point. Okay, I don't want to get into all this now, but because we have more things to talk about. But it has already proven itself by the fact that it hasn't died yet. And I wouldn't bet against all the capital flowing into the space. But in any case, it's not a pure Bitcoin show. You mentioned DocuSign. Joel, obviously none of us saw this coming. I mean, even if you were bearish as we were yesterday, you couldn't have seen this one. I mean, 40% is so unbelievably painful. I can't even. I mean, it's never happened to me. I don't know what it's like. I've never lost 40% in one day. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm sorry. I feel terrible. I really do.
For this one, and I'm just, because we do the show and because we talk a lot about equities and stuff, I don't like to talk about stuff that we trade on the show. But I mean, when we were on the show, what was this thing doing at 160? It was dead.
Yeah.
I mean, do you see that
Yeah.
from the 4 a.m. open? So it was showing absolutely it didn't want to bounce.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Did you anticipate it going down to 131.51? No. But I mean, when the next time we see a pre-market chart like that, and I have a big drop, and this thing is just sitting there, and I think I might have even said, maybe there's a buyer at 160. You know what? I got egg on my face if I said that, because there was nothing but sellers at 160. No bounce. The red begins the regular session right here, right? And then that's it. So there's a thing where if you were trying to buy this thing, if anybody tried to buy this thing and it took out 157.61, you had absolutely no right being in it. Do you have to short it? No. But if you're trying to pick a bottom in something, if there's anything you're going to learn, from this show, is that if you're trying to pick a bottom in something and it takes out the pre-market low,
Oh, get out.
it's time to go.
Get out.
Right?
Get
Yep.
out. Yeah.
Yep, because it's like the big players are out there. And the thing of the matter is that, people always look like they look to the left of the chart and they're like, well, it was here. It was at 300. It's just saying, but there are people that bought this between 50 and 100, or I would say between 100 and 150 until today. They were still up money and they took their profits. Where this thing is, I mean, I guess for the reopening play or stay at home play, I mean, I guess this would be a good sign because this is definitely a stay at home play. So down 100 sticks, down 43%. I'm not even going to try. I'll just give you the monthly low and then you guys can figure out what to do. Next monthly low. Ooh, we got a 131.26.
Okay, great.
And I might have said that on the show. What's the low? 131.51. I was wrong.
Okay. In a year in which growth tech has been punished and a lot of sexy names from the last year have been punished, I think this might be the poster child. Because I don't know if we've seen this year with any of these growth tech names. We've seen stocks fall 10%, 20%, 30% in one day. But for a stock to go from here, let's just we'll even go the all-time high was 4 months ago. So, but even go back 1 month ago. 1 month ago, you're at 280. Today, you're at 133. So that's brutal. That's absolutely brutal. I mean, I don't even know what to say about it, other than, and I'm not trying to sound smug here, but like this is why people diversify. This is literally the reason. So, gosh, I don't know. I don't know what else to say. You know what I'll say is at least I was right about Monday. that's all I'll say there. At least I got Monday.
Right? Let's see. We should
Yeah.
start the Spencer indicator line here.
I mean,
1-800 call Spencer. I mean,
the thing was trading higher in the pre-market session.
You gave. You know what? You lobbed just a softball right up the middle, and I wonder if people look at that. You called Spencer. I think I'm gonna leave. We're gonna on Monday. I'm gonna be the producer.
Okay.
And I'm gonna be the lead guy, and you are gonna do the technicals.
Oh gosh.
And you're gonna give the levels.
Okay. No.
Yeah. So if you all right, we're gonna do a Jason thing here. If you want Spencer to take over the levels and the technicals on Monday,
nobody wants
put a 1 in the chat.
Nobody wants this. Nobody wants.
And if you want me to continue doing it, put a 2 in the chat. And I want everyone to respond to this.
Nobody wants this, but what I do want to do is I want to answer Shelly's question. It's a good question. Shelly, I'm not implying that I'm.
Look at this. Look at all the ones, Spencer.
Hold on. I want to do Shelly. Shelly, I'm not implying that I'm up today. I'm not up today, but I'm less. I'm down less than the overall market is today, right? That's because I've got some VOO, right? I've got some VEU. Those are my two largest positions by a long shot. VOO and VEU. I got a lot of that stuff. And the rest of it is just small. I'm small in SoFi, small cannabis. ARKW is small. I'm not even looking at the chat right now, so I don't know what the one.
What are the symbols?
VOO, which is the SPY equivalent, right? And
Oh, okay.
VEU, which is just the international version of the S&P 500. Those are my
Okay.
two. Those two things combined, I'm looking right now in my account. Those two things combined make up 60%, almost exactly. Wow, 60% of my portfolio. The rest of it is isn't I got some growth, so yeah, I'm down like the rest of like everyone, right? I'm not immune, but I don't know. It's just nice to, for example, like my ARC W is 2% of my portfolio, which is actually,
1.5 now.
which is actually well no, 2% is actually more than I would have thought because I don't look at this super
Oh
often. But
boy. You know what?
anyway,
I knew I was speaking too soon
yeah,
when
why?
we were up at 45 and a quarter. And I
Okay,
said, well, we're not closing on the lows of the session. Look at that. We just dropped 20 point. Oh man. They might just be spanking this thing all the way into the close
hold
here.
on. I haven't
Uh,
even been looking. I haven't been looking at my news feed. Let me just
there's
check.
no if there's not in selling balances
Well,
today,
that's what I
then
want to see. Oh, it's small though. It's 500 million. No, that,
yeah, I mean,
that was 5 minutes ago. I'm sure it's gotten up since then.
let's see.
Ah, man, am I glad it's not the end of the month? That'd be worse. I'm not. I'm glad it's not an options expiration. That would be making it worse. Anyway, whatever. What do you got? Pfizer? What's going on there?
No, I just people are talking about stocks that are up. I do have some Pfizer, so I just
All
wanted
right.
to check on that. My how's AT&T doing today?
So I saw somebody mention
Look
that.
at that. You know we're in trouble now. AT&T is going up.
Oh boy, that's not good.
And you know what? And you remember what stock I talked about the other day to try and buy?
Comcast,
No, I said it would. You know how I
Johnson
for
Johnson.
my pre
Yeah, Johnson Johnson.
yeah,
Yeah,
up a buck 82.
yeah, yeah. Hey, you know what? Credit where credit is due. Um, a lot of times when we say like certain sectors are defensive and other ones are cyclical, that doesn't always work. But today it actually is working, right? Because what is up today? It's the defensive sectors, it's the utilities, and it's consumer staples, right? It's it's Procter and Gamble, it's Coke and Pepsi, right? It's Philip Morris, AT&T, like you said. So you know what? That trade is actually working today. It doesn't always work, but today it is.
Do you know who our new technical analyst guy is going to be on the show
No,
since they're split on me and you?
no.
Elon Musk,
Oh yeah, sold the top.
because he how long's he been selling? How many
He
weeks has he been selling for?
well, a few weeks in a row, but he didn't sell for like a
Because he
week.
let it. He see that's what you do when you have a big
Yeah,
chunk of stock and you're an institutional trader. They're like, hey, Elon, let it breathe a little bit. Get some more people in on. Let some buyers come in and think you're done selling, and then sell some more, and then pound all those bids. So he's our he's our new going to be our new technical analyst on the show, Elon
yeah,
Musk. Look at that, down 7.5%. 1004 down $80.60. So
yeah. Everyone in the chat saying Tesla needs to come down. I mean, it kind of already has it not? It's down $243. It's $240 up its all time high from a
oh,
month
I
ago.
took the 50%er off on this. I'm mad at myself now because it looked like it was going to be a bad number. Or not a bad. You got to stick with your numbers, folks, through thick and thin. Because you had the move, you had the shot across the bow, right? That said, hey, we had a big break, we recovered. Yeah, you went through 11.11 by $90. But look what happened when it broke it 3 days ago. That was a heatless trade there. If this doesn't have a date with 978.70 over the next couple days, then call me Jackie Robinson.
Okay, you know what's interesting? Yesterday we talked about Kroger, Joel. Pull up Kroger today. Wait, you know what?
Oh,
No, before you do that,
this is going to be tough one. This is going to be tough one because the
what
market's
do you
getting
think?
killed.
Yeah.
I would say just
What do you think?
because I think it's giving it back.
Okay.
Yeah, giving some back. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a big move for Kroger. Yeah,
Yeah,
buck
it was.
29.
It
Yep,
was.
yep, that was a very big move.
But on
Yep,
the one hand, it is a defensive name, but on the other hand, it had a huge day. Kroger doesn't do that.
yeah, yep,
So,
yep.
yeah, I don't know. Interestingly enough, for whatever reason here, Krispy Kreme is like your best stock of the day. I'm not. I mean, when I say best stock, I mean like I'm not including like small caps.
Oh, Jay Stone knows Tesla will announce a split on December 9th. Okay, Jay Stone 19. If
Uh,
they do that,
That would be nuts, though. That would
you
be
get
nuts.
you get a free subscription
That'd be
to
nuts.
PreMarket Prep Plus
Okay.
for the rest of your life and 9 other people. Okay? That's what I'm throwing that out there for you. You want to make a prediction like that? December 9th stock split. Unless he means
Wait,
it's going to
hold on.
unless it's going to be at $500, he thinks it's going to 500 and it's going
No,
to do a
wait,
two
wait.
for one split.
Jay might be in Europe. He might mean September 12th of next year.
Okay, I'll give you know what? I'll give him both days.
Okay. September 12th or December 9th. Whatever comes whatever comes first. Anyway,
That
uh,
has to be the worst prediction I've ever seen in the chat ever. It really does. It
it's
really does. I mean, how much are you long of this stock, Jay? I mean, come on. No split. All right, here we
all right.
go.
All right.
We got a
Anyway,
nice bounce, 45.23. That was a quick 20 handle bounce back there.
all right. He meant December 9th, not September 12th. I knew that, Jay. I was just messing around. Okay, so for whatever reason, Krispy Kreme was up 10%. Go donuts. Long donuts, I guess. I don't know what to
Krispy
say.
Kreme donuts?
Yeah, DNUT.
I mean, the philosophy here is not KKD. That was the
No,
old
it's DNUT.
God,
Yeah,
D not.
because they had the IPO just a few months ago. Yep.
Let me take a look. Uh Maybe people are thinking that everyone's going to be so broke from the market. The only thing they're going to be able to buy is donuts.
I
I
don't.
mean, I don't know. Maybe a little bit of a short. Is there any news on it? There's no
I
news.
don't even know. I didn't even look. I assumed there wasn't, but I confess. Let's check in the pro right now.
Yeah.
Um. Oh wait, there actually is. There was a big insider buy yesterday. A big insider
Okay.
buy of 250,000 shares, more than that.
I wonder if they're selling today. Let's see here. I'll give you a number that I'm looking at.
Yeah.
1588 is the current high. Not too long ago. That was on Monday. You hit 1608. So you backed off. You're still within striking distance. I would say you take out 16, boom, you got another leg higher. I wouldn't be surprised if maybe in the after hours and pre-market that, if they lift some offers and get this over 16, but that's a good number for you. Let's call it 16 even, another leg higher for the donut.
All right. We got 6 minutes left in the session here, so let's do some ticker time. Drop your tickers in, and we'll take a look see for the next few minutes here as we wrap up the week. We are not at the low of the day. We did just
Nope.
bounce, so
Big bounce. Big
that's
bounce.
something which is nice. Let's see what we got here. Let's talk. Is that a real ticker? I don't even. I have to look it up.
Yeah, you gotta be
Uh,
careful with these guys here.
AWK. That's a real one. AWK. That's real.
Awkward.
Yeah. Stop. The chart's not very awkward.
American Waterworks.
Yeah.
Man, people need water. So
Well, yeah, yes, they do.
I, this is what I've been thinking about for a long time, but have never done. I mean, I'm just going to go monthly here on you. You got a important area of support. And as long as it holds that was like the October low. October low is, excuse me, 3 lows in the same area. Actually, 4 lows in the same area. Let's use the lowest of the lows, and that's 165.67. So, boom, use that. As long as it stays above that, I'd see more upside. If not, if you break that, I just don't like these kind of candles right here. these kind of candles, go up quickly, come down too quickly. That's also where it broke out from. So I
Whoa.
like it where it's going to go. If you think this is really going to be, like this is the bottom and this is the big rebound, then you had what a 34-point down or 24-point down move, 12, maybe get back up 177, 178. That'd be looking at a short term target. We're ripping north, man. We are ripping 34.50, 30 handle rally. They love it under 4,400. Now we're at 45.33. You guys are
Uh,
saving some. You
we
guys are saving me some money,
we
my
got we
not
got a,
man.
we got a number of AWK fans in the chat. I had no idea. This stock never comes up, but all right, we got a few people saying they like AWK.
Water. I've been thinking about this for a long time.
I
I
know
mean,
you
you
have.
need. That's why Michigan is the greatest state in the union
Because
and
we got
probably the greatest place to live in the world.
because
We have
the
more
largest
fresh
source.
water.
Yeah.
We have more beach. I think the only place that has more beach is
California.
our waterfront property is California.
Actually, no, the Ozarks, Joel.
Really?
I learned that by watching Ozark on Netflix. The Ozarks have a lot of waterfront, but your point about the fresh water is correct. Yeah, Great Lakes, long water. Okay, what else? Let's do. How is Zinga doing, Pat Mulligan? Zinga was holding up.
Zynga?
Oh no, it wasn't. I take that back. You know why? Because I was confused. Zynga and what's the other one?
Are people still waiting for this to get taken out
Yeah, I
at
think so.
13?
Wait,
I don't
what's the
know.
one that confused? Oh no, the glue is the one that got bought. Never mind. I always used to confuse Zynga and
I
glue. ZNGA.
yeah,
Uh,
good candle today. Undercut rally and a nice candle today. You undercut the low and you're rallying. You're up in a down market. Little bit of flight to Zynga. 611, 610 was 612 is now the current high. What I would look at this one is that I think you got potentially have some room up to 650. The high for the week is 653. You hit 650 last Friday. So you bust above 650, 653. You got some more room on the upside, but right now I think that's where the upside is capped to as we speak right now.
all right. Shelly mentioned Costco. Costco does report earnings. What day is it? It's on the no. What day is the 9th? That's Thursday. Yes, Thursday. So they report Thursday after the close. Costco does. We actually have a number of big reports next week. We got Oracle, Costco, Lululemon. Oh, GameStop is next week. Campbell's Soup, Dave and Buster's. That's kind of it.
Costco, nice bump today. I don't like the way it's closing, or just in the portion it hit 537, and now you're closing in the lower quadrant of the range. So I think it'll be a little quiet. It reports next week, so I think it'll be a little bit quiet. I mean, unless you have some big market moving events, I think you'll just chop around here, maybe 525 to 535. I think if you get a look at boom, let's see here. 560 was the high. Oh, come on. No, we'll do this. We'll do air math instead. If you get a look at like 540, 542 ahead of the number, it might be a good place to lighten up. All right, nice rally. Nice rally into the close.
Yeah, and whoever just asked, Kevin, why is Hershey up? Man, it ain't just Hershey, Kevin. It's all the food stocks that are up today. Mondelez is up, Kraft Heinz is up, General Mills is up, Tyson Foods is up, Hormel, Kellogg, J.M. Smucker. It's a good day for food stocks. That's why we talk about relationships. Relationships matter. Anyway, Aaron Bree just came over here and sneezed on my desk and walked away. So thanks for that, Aaron. But we got to go. It's 4:00. Money Mitch going live right now. Joel, have a great weekend. I'm sure we'll come in Monday. We'll be refreshed. We'll have a new outlook. We'll have the Sunday night session to hopefully give us a clue. But we closed on a high note, and that's
It did at night, and that's why I was gonna do my write up for the PreMarket Prep Plus subscribers, and I'm like, man, you know what? Sometimes I start doing it early, and I'm like, you know what? There's no way I'm gonna predict this market in the last 10 minutes. So
Yeah.
everyone have a good weekend, and you know how I'm gonna end, Spencer.
Go blue.
Go blue.
All right, go money, Mitch, man.
All right.
Tell them what to do. Everyone have a great weekend. Be
That's the
safe out
guy
there.
right here.
All right, Chris and Mitch going live right now. Is that correct?
Chris and Mitch.
Chris
What?
and Mitch. Chris and Mitch is what I hear.
Go check it out, guys.
That's what I hear. Have a good one, everyone.